S-33 has completed her patrol in the waters just south of Umac Island. The boat is now on a heading of 290 degrees. Our new patrol area is just off the coast of Attu and Kiska, which are both now occupied by Japanese forces. Hopefully, we will find some enemy shipping in the area, so we can blast off a few of these fish. Hello everybody, Wolfpack here, and welcome back aboard the bridge of S-33 as we continue our first war patrol. The boat is currently heading towards the island of Kiska and Attu. That is where we will begin patrolling next. Hopefully, we will be able to find some Japanese vessels in the area. It is currently June 16th, 1942, so it's been a little while. This was a rather long journey, over 1,000 nautical miles, and we are down to 421 nautical miles. There is a Japanese airfield on Attu as well, so we want to be sure we are diligent about looking for enemy aircraft and realize that threat is there. I just turned on our air search radar as we are getting close, but we're still pretty far away. It's going to take just under 2 days to even reach Kiska here. That's really all I have to report. Of course, not a whole lot has happened thus far. We saw that enemy carrier task force, but we're not able to fire any torpedoes. We still have a full complement of torpedoes, as can be seen here. The crew's all hunky-dory as well. They're just going through their shifts A-okay. And yeah, nothing too exciting has happened. No hull damage apparently, so that is reassuring. Anyway, that's all I really have for the time being. I just wanted to check in as we continue to head towards our new patrol area. We have finally reached the waters off of Kiska, and the weather is absolutely horrendous. Massive swells and very high wind speeds are battering this poor pig boat. S-33 will conduct a barrier patrol around the island. After patrolling around the island of Kiska for approximately 3 days, S-33 will move towards Attu. Well, here we go. We have a radar contact coming in fast. Let's go to flank speed and man battle stations. It looks like there's a pair of aircraft out there to the northwest of our current position. We will emergency dive here. I think they are around 10 nautical miles out. Yep, let's go ahead and give the order to emergency dive. This is our first enemy contact since the enemy carrier group. And it looks like these guys are minding their own business. I don't believe they actually see us, which is quite nice. Let's go in here, watch our dive. We're going down rather quickly. There we go. Let's order the boat down to 100 feet, please. There we go. And yeah, those planes are long gone. Let's slow down to 1/3 speed, and while we are at it, we can go ahead and do a hydrophone check. I've been doing these rather frequently, just to see if we can find any shipping out here. So far, nada, but you never know. Alright, let's take a listen. All the way around, we're going to hear our electric motors. Yeah. I don't think... Yeah, it's a bust. Not entirely surprising. Like I've said, I have been doing these hydrophone checks rather frequently. I should probably even do them more frequently, maybe every 2 hours or so at this point, just to so nothing slips by us. Once we get a surface search radar, that will certainly help. I'll probably get that before the start of the next patrol. Anyway, we will continue to patrol around Kiska for a little bit. I'll stay submerged until around 1500 hours, then we'll surface the boat and continue on our merry way. We have an unknown sound contact at 270. It sounds like it is all by itself. And it sounds rather small. I am going to assume it is a merchant ship.
Merchant! Closing! Bearing!
Okay, 272 degrees. Let's go ahead and mark its current position, and we will attempt to intercept here. It seems pretty far out. Let's go to periscope depth. And see where this guy is heading. Hopefully we will be able to intercept. Okay, contact has faded, but it has been a few minutes.
Periscope depth.
Sonar merchant!
There we go.
Closing!
Oh, it is coming straight for us. We could stay submerged and pretty much lay in wait here. I doubt it's in visual range right now, but we can check here. It looks like this... We're just going to assume this target is heading at 295 degrees for the time being. And up scope. We'll take a look at it and see if there's anything out there. Let's go ahead and man our battle stations as well.
Zero quarters, all hands man your battle stations, all hands man your battle stations.
Quick scan, there she is. Okay, I got 2 smoke plumes out there. So there are 2 ships way out there. It is pretty difficult to see. Do I hear 2? I guess they are kind of... Yeah, it's kind of hard to pick them apart. Maybe I do hear 2. One sounds like a lower chugging noise. That may be a larger freighter. Okay, it's currently 1845, and I do believe we'll be able to see the enemy vessels here momentarily. I guess they could be friendly. I can't be 100% sure, of course. Let's raise our scope. Let's do a quick scan. There they are. Okay, and they are very small, whatever they are. It looks like a tugboat, maybe, in the front or something. And definitely a fishing trawler or something in the rear. Nothing very exciting, to be honest. We'll get a little bit closer. The weather is good. The seas are calm. We could utilize our deck gun here. Let's adjust course and get in a good position for a torpedo attack, just in case, though. Honestly, it's really hard to make that out. Anything else out here? No, not that I can tell. Alright, down scope. We'll keep moving closer and closer to the targets. Alright, let's check one more time. And just what I feared. Unfortunately, it looks like these are American ships. I don't know what the heck they are doing out here. They are not moving very quickly. But here they are. That's definitely American, as we can see there. Oh, what a shame.
Give me some rise on the planes. Blowing main balance.
Oh boy, here we go. Finally something. And this sounds a little more substantial than our previous hydrophone contact. I honestly think this is a warship, probably a destroyer of some sort. That's what I'm going to identify it as right now. I could be wrong with this identification. It is rather faint, but we're going to roll with it.
Closing.
Moving slow bearing 016.
6. Long range.
Let's mark her position so we can begin to plot where she is. Let's start timing it a little bit as well. And give it a little bit of time compression here as we try to pinpoint which way she is heading. We'll give it just a few minutes here. Alright. Let's recheck in here. Where is she? I do think this is a warship. Okay, and it looks like she is heading like west-southwest or so. Let's just mark that. Oh, gee, she's gone. Hydrophone operator, needs some new headphones. Warship.
Warship. Closing. Bearing.
She is closing, but not very rapidly.
Long range.
Alright, let's see here. And it looks like she is on a heading of around 266 degrees. Thereabouts. Let's mark that down. Let's adjust our course accordingly. We'll surface the boat and try to chase her down. Let's turn this off for the time being. Let's take a look and see if we can actually see her out here. It's currently 4:05 in the morning, and the sun is starting to come out. Starting to get a little brighter. I am not making anything out. Wait a minute. I see smoke. The waves are pretty rough right now. Keep watching over the scope. Yeah, there she is. You can see the smoke right there. I have not gotten a good fix on the destroyer itself. Just her mast is sticking over the horizon at this point. She's pretty far out. Down scope, surface the boat.
Surface the boat. Prepare to surface. Prepare to surface.
And we will start moving at flank speed here as well.
Some rise on the planes.
Looks like this point is 9 nautical miles away. Okay, our boys on the conning tower have visual of the enemy target. She is heading west-southwest and speed is slow, and we have a new plot here, so she's going to be much closer than I anticipated. Let's dive down to periscope depth now. I am not sure. I couldn't really make out what it was. Just her funnel is sticking out. I actually do think it is a freighter at this point. Where the heck is she? Oh, we're diving now. I guess we could go to the scope and take a look. Get off the conning tower. What's her bearing? Off to around 080-ish. There she is. Yeah, I do think it is a freighter. We're gonna see that big funnel right in the middle there. Yeah, definitely a freighter, not a warship. So I misidentified it at the beginning there. Let's slow down, lay in wait, and get ready to fire some torpedoes. There she is, getting closer. Single stack freighter. Actually, fairly good size. Let's check the flag again. I'm not sure. I actually think this is another American freighter. Oh, what luck. Really, it doesn't look... The Japanese flag is pretty obvious, so, It's not immediately apparent. I'm not entirely confident. I did get the speed of this target a while back here. She is going 4.5 knots. That is, in fact, an American ship. Oh my gosh. What are all these American ships doing out here? Well, what's the date? It's currently June 20th. We'll stay here for one more day. And, after that day is up, we're going to head over to Attu. And hopefully we'll have some luck finding a Japanese destroyer, a fishing boat, you know, something to shoot at. At 2200 hours, S-33 submerged once again for another hydrophone check. As expected, nothing was detected. I decided to stay submerged for another hour or so, and good thing I did. At 2305, our hydrophone operator picked up something. A lone contact to the north. Here we go, another hydrophone contact off at 075 degrees, and she is heading constant distance. Now it looks like she is just moving straight to the east here. Let's take another listen. We are going to attempt to intercept, and hopefully we have some better luck here. Let's mark its position. Now it looks like she's kind of heading north. She is going at a heading of, looks like 067 degrees. Let's plug that in. Let's change our course and attempt to intercept this target. Surface the boat, all ahead flank. We're gonna have to move fast. The weather is pretty poor right now, but thankfully it's the middle of the night, so we have the cover of darkness working with us here. Our hydrophone operator said she was moving slow, right? Medium speed, so she's probably going around 10 knots. Generally slow is anything under 8 knots. That is interesting. That makes me think maybe this is an enemy ship. We'll see. The chase is on though. Okay, my men have spotted the enemy ship bearing 330. There she is. That's a warship. Yeah, definitely a warship. It's a small warship, but a warship. You can kind of tell by the mast there. And she's going to be extremely difficult to see on YouTube, unfortunately. I do apologize in advance. It looks like she is heading east now. Let's mark her position, bring up our stopwatch, and time her for 3 minutes. Let's check on the TBT. There she is right there. Bearing 330. Lock on target. Attacking this ship is going to be a little tricky here. And it looks like my original course was pretty far off. Those hydrophone contact lines are not 100% accurate. So there's bound to be some error there. And I misidentified the sound of the vessel again, which is kind of surprising. Like I said, it is small. It may just be a glorified tugboat. Really hard to tell at this point. One thing I do want to mention though, since we are about to attack an enemy warship, this is a dead is dead campaign, so if I do get myself killed, no matter how silly, that will be the end of the series. So we do want to watch ourselves here and not do anything stupid. She is moving pretty quick. I'm guessing she's moving at around 11 knots. Let's see, how far away is she from me?
Yes, sir.
Alright, 22,000 feet. Okay. Not the best measurement, but I'll take it. Our torpedoes have a maximum range of 3,500 yards. Good old-fashioned Mark 10 torpedoes, which don't have as many issues as their more famous, or infamous, I suppose, Mark 14 counterparts. But I probably will lob at least 3 torpedoes at this just to ensure we absolutely destroy it. Alright. Keep on waiting here. Alright. 3 minutes. Mark. And let's see how fast she is going. She is going, yeah, 10 knots. Alright, perfect. And her course, let's just plot everything out here. She is just going... Wait. Let me check that again. Alright, 085 degrees. Got it. We are going to maneuver around to get in front of her and get into a good position to fire torpedoes. We're going to play the long game here. We have plenty of nighttime to work with. And we'll move around like so. At this range, we'll be able to keep tabs on her, and I highly doubt she's going to be able to detect us. Let's man our battle stations while we're thinking about it, though.
All hands man your battle stations. All hands man your battle stations.
Okay, S-33 is now in attack position. Let's go down to periscope depth and see where she is. We overtook the enemy warship around here, so I don't expect she's going to be too far behind. We should be able to make an attack relatively soon. Let's get this boat under. Use some time compression here. We've reduced speed down to 1/3 at this point. Battle stations are manned. There we go, sonar contact. Bearing 247. Alright, perfect. Let's adjust our course. Let's pretty much just head north. Like so. That should be good, and that should put us in a pretty good position. What do we got? Let's come up just a little bit, shall we? This moon may make it, yeah, there she is. Going to make it a bit easier to actually see her. Perfect. Downscope. That is perfect. Now we just lay in wait. She'll be here in a handful of minutes, and we will commence our attack. Okay, well, the enemy ship has changed course, up scope. Of course it's changed course. Why wouldn't it? Where is she? Oh my gosh. If she is doing a 180, it looks like she is just heading south now. Oh my gosh. This looks like a sub chaser or something. Nothing too scary. Yeah, it looks like she is heading south. Oh my gosh, we're going to have to do this again. That's fine. I'm just curious to see if she will change course. No, she is just heading south. Alright. Well, we're going to have to... I don't think we are going to be able to approach underwater. She is 2 nautical miles away. We will break off and try to re-intercept once again. What rotten luck. That is hilarious that she did that. We are starting to get rather close at this point, though. Let's start just heading east. Keep going flank. Let's see, how far away is she now? 4 nautical miles out. Maybe a good idea to dive. It looks like it is starting to get brighter here. Yeah, periscope depth. We'll do the remainder of our approach submerged. I just don't want to be spotted. That's my main concern. Let's readjust this. We know she is heading 180, more or less. 180 is good enough for our purposes. And how far away are we from that course? That track there? 2 nautical miles. Keep going flank speed. And we'll try to mingle our way in here. This is tricky. I could be more aggressive, but I just don't want to be depth charged, if I'm being honest. Alright. Down to 40 feet, we're making 9 knots submerged, which is pretty damn good. At least there is that. Let's keep on moving closer here. I sincerely hope we are in range for a torpedo attack this time. Don't want it to all go to waste. Let's come up just a few feet here. Let's see, and the range of our torpedoes is 3,500 yards, so we are in range. However, firing at max range is not ideal, as you would expect. Want to be nice and close. Let's mark her position to make sure she hasn't changed speed. Let's try that again. And move in towards our prey. Actually, we want to be using the night periscope here. Let's raise this. And take a look. There she is. Block on target. Bring up our recognition manual. Japan. It's going to be small. I believe it is a sub-chaser of some sort. There are a lot of ships added with Fall of the Rising Sun. CH-28 class. Let's see. Funky superstructure, check. Mast. I think this is her, actually. Top speed 20 knots. She is only 800 tons. Recognize. What's her draft? 7.5 feet. 1 minute. Alright. Keep on closing. We need to slow down here soon, though. 2. Alright, slow down. Rig for silent running. This is great. Down scope a little bit. Alright, we'll keep waiting until we can check her speed out. And we'll do everything else on the fly here. Alright, up scope. 3 minutes mark. Stop this. I think she's going faster now. Yep, she's gone back up to 9.5 knots. Alright, speed of target. We'll do just shy of 10. Set. Lock on target. Angle on bow is around 70. We'll do 80 degrees to port. Set. Lock that in. Turn on our position keeper. Range of targets. Let's get that in here. They're saying she is around 1,488 yards and closing, as you can see. Speed 10 knots, looking pretty darn good at this point. Let's open tubes 1 through 3. And I think we will fire here in a matter of seconds. Contact pistols. Torpedo depth will be, 7 feet. We'll fire tube 3. You know what? We will fire a magnetic pistol, and we will fire that at around 8.5 feet deep. Actually, we'll do 9 feet. Alright. I think we are good. If anything, her angle on bow is past 90 now. Set. Alright, tube 1, fire. Alright, we'll wait 6 seconds, and I should have started our timer, but anyway. Tube 2, fire. Okay. And we will have tube 3 fire offset 1 degree to the left. Tube 3, fire. Alright, all 3 torpedoes are away. Running towards the target. Impact should be soon. Those look okay, I think. Anyway. We shall see. 3 torpedoes is certainly overkill. But considering how scarce shipping is going to be up here, and how frequent duds are going to be, I'd rather be safe than sorry. We don't want this destroyer to see our torpedo wakes and then come charging our way. We want to be sure we send it down to the bottom. Come on. And one miss. Another miss. I think these are going right under her. Let's see about this one. The magnetic. Okay, the magnetic hit. I think the other torpedoes were going right under. It could have been misidentification, but that was a hit smack dab in the middle. Good stuff. And she is going down. One is all she took. Well, that is going to do it for today's episode. I hope you all enjoyed the video. If you did, please be sure to leave a like and comment, as it really does help out the channel. But until next time, this is Wolfpack345 signing off, and I will see you all on the next one.